Hi guys, besides the three of you, with what other actor or actress from the Harry Potter series have you created a special bond or even a friendship?
Bonnie. My Weasley brothers. Ivana, who will be here tomorrow. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah. And lots of people in the crew who you never would have seen, but you would have, Alfie, but you would have seen their work. Bonnie, over to you, Alfie. Alfie. Yeah, lots of people. You spend a lot of time together. It's just, there's something really lovely about that shared experience. But you said cast, didn't you? Let me think. I mean, yeah, lots of people. But someone who I see kind of relatively regularly is Jessie Cave. But yeah, why is that? Geographical, she lives near me. Yeah, that's it. You?
I mean, everyone's all right, aren't they? I probably see more than I'd like. Tom. No, I see Tom quite a bit. We've kind of followed each other around the world a little bit. Like we kind of lived in LA at the same time, not together, not like flatmates or anything, but we lived nearby in LA. And then I think when he moved back to London, I was back in England as well. And so we've hung out quite a lot, Tom and I. And we see each other at these things quite a bit as well, which is always fun because everyone's always invariably off doing other things around the world, filming on the stage or whatever. But these things are always an opportunity to see each other again and catch up. And it seems to be outside of these two, it's probably Tom that I see most frequently at these things. And Jason Isaacs, inexplicably, I do. I see Jason an awful lot of these things. So yeah, I'd say Tom.
Which actor is the guest who inspired you the most and why?
Bonnie. It's honestly very hard to choose. But for me, on my first day, Julie Walters. Really saw that I did not know what I was doing and that I was lost. But she really acted like my true on-screen mother for the whole production. And I then later discovered all her private prolific acting on her private acting. A prolific acting. Oh, that's really nice. That's right. Goodness, it's difficult because we worked with so many wonderful people who are so not only just extraordinarily talented and had such a kind of amazing body of work, but also were just friendly and warm and generous and welcoming to us. Kind of like Bonnie's story highlights. Kind of a personal one. I had always just thought he was a brilliant actor. And Jim Broadbent, when because his first one was the fifth one, was it? The sixth one. Anyway, we had a scene in his classroom, and he came up to me and he said, "Oh, you're William Russell's son, aren't you?" Which I am. That was my dad's name. And I said, "Oh yeah, I am." And he was like, "Oh, would you send him my regards? He taught me at drama school, and I liked him very much as a teacher." But he said, to me, my dad has always been my kind of hero, and he was an actor, and he sort of got me into it and gave me the interest of it. So that was just something I just prized so deeply. And coming from someone, you know, who I admired and respected, that was really lovely. But you know, you could, I feel like I could pick so many people who genuinely, for the kind of excellence of their work, but also their generosity on set with us. It's not, making a film is not an easy thing at the best of times, especially with you know, a school's worth of children running around, often causing havoc.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of echo what Alfie just finished with there. They were all so patient with us and so generous, and that's one thing that I definitely, because I mean, I can't speak for everyone else, but in terms of like acting, I don't feel it was kind of a big production like that wasn't the best place to learn sort of the craft, as it were. And it wasn't until all of the things that I did after Harry Potter that I really started to work on it as an actual career and an art form or whatever. But what I did learn on that was from just how to behave on a film set, and despite like the levels that you can aspire to, whether it's Oscar winners, whether it's Olivier Award winners, whatever it is, these people have achieved greatness and yet still so kind and so warm, and really set the tone of the environment that we were working on, and it felt very safe, and I just kind of remember being inspired by that and knowing that when I was to lead my own projects, I would always want to set a similar kind of vibe and have people feel equally as safe. And honestly, it was all of them. I think there's no one that I could really single out as being any better than any others, but just from my perspective, I just remember having lots of very, being so young, but having normal conversations as if they were our peers, which they of course weren't. It felt like they were. Like David Thewlis would just talk to me like I was just another actor rather than a child, and so would Imelda Staunton, Kenneth Branagh, Robbie Coltrane, who I became quite friends with after Harry Potter. But it's very difficult to single one out. They were all like that, I think, and they were all so generous with us. And as Alfie said, kind of annoying children, just not being very good at what we were doing, and just talking and being generally disruptive, and they all had so much patience.